To Red Oak, Aaron West, along with Matt Davis and Melanie West with us this evening, running our production software. Matt, good evening to you.
Hey, man, it's good to be here.
Are you ready for some basketball?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a rough week for me. You and Eli handled Shenandoah game. Thank you. But I'm back at it after my illness, so it's good to be in the gym tonight.
Speaking of a rugged week, Matt, how about the week these Red Oak Tiger girls have had?
Yeah, this would be their
fourth
game, and coming in tonight, it just maybe the ultimate challenge. You're playing the number one ranked team in the state, undefeated, St. Albert Saints, and it's just a grueling week by any stretch of imagination for this Red Oak girls team. Obviously, with only 7 girls on the team, so obviously a game tonight where you just want to not worry about the scoreboard and just try to find those moments in the game where you have success.
Yeah, absolutely. Emily Siebenecker coming off of a career high last night.
25 points up there in Woodbine. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, we've seen Emily her game has evolved over the last 2 or 3 years where she's becoming a more complete player now. She can dribble drive, shoot off the dribble drive, go either direction with the hand, and all those skill sets have come with practice and work. And, Emily, as well as some of the other girls on this road team, there's not a lot of them out, but the few that are out have really been dedicated to the game of basketball, working in the gym of basketball. So hopefully in years to come here, more of girls will get out for basketball here in Red Oak. In fact, tonight, you can see over in the corner of the gym, we have our youth girls basketball recognition night. Yeah. So a lot of the elementary kids, girls here are here tonight. They're going to be recognized prior to the game.
All right, yep, should be a good evening. Hop in your car, come down. So then this game will be immediately followed by the varsity boys play.
And two good teams there. St. Albert's record was a little deceiving in that game. I think they're 5-7, but boy, they played a tough schedule and they're a good team. So that'll be a good game, I think, in that boys game.
Yeah, and so a lot of good basketball. Come on down and watch the game with us here in Red Oak this evening. If you're in the evening or in the area, come on down to the Orange Gym and grab a hot dog or hamburger and pop and come in and enjoy the game with us. Should be a lot of fun. If you're not, sit back and listen to it here on KCSI. If you're watching online, thanks for doing so. And I also would say make note of our sponsors, either online or the ones on air, whatever the case may be, and say thanks when you have the opportunity, because we certainly appreciate their investment in our youth in our area, and it's a lot of fun to get to do what we do. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these messages. With Matt Davis, and thanks for joining us. Let me give you some lineups here tonight. Eleanor Coughlin, first reserves for the St. Albert Saints. Eleanor Coughlin is a sophomore at 5'5". You have Kirsten Pizorski is Kirsten is a senior, 5'8". Alexa Lenz, a sophomore, 5'8". Lexi Pierce, a sophomore, 5'11". Eva Jones, a sophomore, 5'10". Jocelyn Boswell is a freshman, 5'8", and Lexi Darrington, a sophomore, 5'10". Those are your reserves. For the starters for the Saints tonight, we believe we'll confirm Ellie Monahan, a senior, 5'6". Maura Ryan is a sophomore, 5'5". Molly Wise is junior, 5'11". Peyton Johnson, a senior, 5'8". Ava Underwood is a junior, 6 foot. For the Red Oak Tigers, reserves include Anna Torres, a freshman, and Ella Johnson, a senior. Our starting lineup will be Keely Jones, a sophomore, 5'8". Marielle Ramirez, a 5'7" sophomore. Natalie Johnson, a sophomore, 5'9". Ellison Johnson is a junior, 5'8", and Emily Siebenecker, a 5'6" junior. Those are your starters for the Red Oak Tigers.
They're dimming the lights. We're going to do a special introduction here with the YMCA Youth Girls Basketball teams are here tonight, so maybe Coach Erickson's got something special going on, but it's going to be kind of cool because the Red Oak Varsity girls are going to form a tunnel for the elementary girls to run through.
Yeah, Matt, not exactly sure what will take place here in this game, but it is a tremendously lopsided game here this evening. I don't want to be despairing, but it is.
Yeah, tip your hat to St. Albert's. They're a phenomenal program. They're gunning for a state championship this year, and 12-0, and just a tremendously talented team that's doing well. And Red Oaks at the other end of that spectrum, winless, and trying to just get girls out in their program and keep basketball alive here in Red Oak from a girls' perspective.
So you just hope that that it goes well, and like you say, go for those small victories, fundamental plays.
I mean, you look at it and say, hey, we're just going to go out there and do the best we can in relation to it from a Red Oak Tiger perspective. And they've been in that situation a lot this year. The whole year has been that way in regards to it. And it's just so hard. Even in the practice, you just can't even do a full practice when you only have 7 girls out. So uphill challenge all year for the Tiger girls basketball. But as I told the girls and the coaches before the game, I said, I think the town's very, very proud of these girls going out there. It takes a lot of kind of courage in a way to go out there and you perform in front of everybody in a bright gymnasium and know the scoreboard's not going to go your way. And so credit very much to these young ladies out here representing Red Oak as well as they have all year.
Absolutely. So our youth programs being recognized at the moment. Like to see those young folks out.
You see we've got good numbers here. We've got 3rd, 4th, and we've got a good 5th grade class, but we don't have a 6th grade class. We have not had any girls out in that class as it's moved wrong through the system. So there's one class without any girls out for it. So, that's a big gap when you like to have 6, 7, maybe 8, 9, 10 girls out for each grade level. Now you can see we got some pretty good numbers here at some of these grades, and that's good. And if these girls enjoy basketball and stay with it and play basketball, that bodes well down the road for the girls basketball program.
And would encourage people, Matt, if you have a granddaughter, a daughter, the kid down the street, encourage them to go out.
Yeah,
it's basketball is a great game.
Well, one thing I always tell you, like tomorrow morning I'll have the 1st and 2nd graders in the gym at the Y for practice, and I tell them basketball is a sport you can practice on your own. You can get a basketball and dribble and shoot and do all kinds of things in the gym to work on your skill without doing it. Becoming a good ball handler and a good shooter and being able to pass, all those things you can do individually. And the game, the game component of it can come later. But if you can dribble the ball well and shoot the ball well, you've got about 60-70% of the game down right there. So I think that's the beauty of basketball and what can make it so fun. And it's a cheap sport to play. You get a basketball and you get a hoop, and you can play. You can play it at home. Most people have a hoop at home, so it's something that's easily accessible to kids to play. So we just need to get more girls out to play basketball, and that's not a discredit to anything. Reason why it's not, it's just the fact that for sports ebb and flow in popularity. You and I have talked about that a lot. At the Y, I see pickleball just explode in the last 10 years. Who would have thought pickleball? Who would have thought pickleball was a big sport 10 years? But now it's just a booming sport, and girls wrestling is a booming sport in Iowa. So it's an ebb and flow to it. But I think in Iowa we see girls basketball more traditionally roots is what it is. And when it's not being participated in, I think it sends alarm bells off to people in Iowa. And Red Oak's definitely not alone in this. There are many, many communities throughout the state where they have low girl basketball numbers. In fact, I read a report, Aaron, in a paper where I think since 2005 season, statistically over the state of Iowa, 38% less participation in girls basketball since year 2005. And that's obviously a significant drop in basketball numbers.
All right. Lexi Darrington will be starting tonight, Matt, for the visiting St. Albert Saints. All right, Lexi Darrington, a sophomore. Let's take a quick break here. We're going to come back with the opening tip after this. Just about basketball time here, Matt.
We are. Are we on air?
Yes, we
are.
On air.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
We are on air.
I just know we're having casual conversations, but
we
one thing about playing St. Albert tonight, you see a potential state championship on the forward team here tonight, so that'll be interesting to see. It's like we said, just a great team, very talented, and they have just been dominant this year in their games.
Yeah, Darrington takes it down and kicks it out. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Mario Ramirez.
And Mario looking for a cutting Keely Jones there, but Keely wasn't cutting, so ball goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Albert's basketball.
Looking for a cut, no cut.
Ellie Monahan, she's a senior, and she's a good one. We've seen her several years in a row now, and just an uber-talented player.
Monahan out on the left wing, passes inside, bounce pass down underneath. Shot goes up, it's no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Underwood. Down in the lane drives Johnson. She puts it up, no good. There's Underwood for two. Back up and in for
Ava
two.
Underwood, 6-foot senior center, and she is a good one, and she puts the ball back up. Second chance, third chance points, and they get on the board first.
And Tigers have the ball. Keely Jones with the ball. Works her way around to the right side. Then back to Siebenecker for three. No good. Rebounds. Tapped. And Ramirez has it on the right side. Knocked loose. Natalie Johnson, not Ramirez.
Jump ball will be possession will stay with Red Oak here. Friday night hoops, Hawkeye 10 action here. St. Albert's and Red Oak.
Inbound pass comes to Siebenecker. She flips it to Jones. Shot's partially blocked. That's going to be pulled down by Ryan. Quickly to the other end to Johnson. Shot goes up. It's no good. Fouled.
Nice pass there by Johnson to her teammate there, and they'll get two shots here. Nice control break there. St. Albert's is under control. Good passing. did not get the bucket, but they'll get 2 free throws here.
Yeah, Lexi Darrington will be at the line for St. Albert. Shot is up. It's no good. It's 2-0, 6:50. I got too many things going on here, man.
You're keeping the score sheet. You got multiple social media platforms going on.
Good night. Second shot's up, no good. The ball is fought for. Jump ball this time. St. Albert will keep it. And at the baseline, it will come into play from Lexi Darrington. Darrington will, from the baseline right side, out of the corner, three-pointer from
a
Johnson.
high shot there.
No good. Rebound underneath, back up. Underwood will be fouled.
Yeah, Underwood just really good rebounder there. He's got some height and talented player, and she'll get 2 shots as well here.
Keely Jones with the foul, and it's going to send Ava Underwood to the line. She has 2 points. Only 2 points in the game so far. Ava Underwood.
So Darrington's a sophomore. Underwood's a junior. Ryan's a sophomore. Monahan's a senior. So
there's the shot. It's good.
Johnson's a senior. So, a good mix there of senior leadership and some younger players on this squad. So
here comes Darrington. He's our second shot.
Underwood.
That's what I meant to say. Underwood. Jones with the ball, 4-0. St. Albert with the lead. Was St. Albert around when you were?
They did. We played them. They were not in our conference, and they were. I'm not sure what they were. We actually played them in the district final my senior year, and we beat them in AL Fieldhouse, and then we went on Sub-State and got beat. But, yeah, we played them in the district final.
Okay. Tigers with the ball at the baseline. Inbound pass comes right underneath Ramirez. Blocked. Underwood quickly. It's grabbed, and Monahan takes it quickly to the other end. Bounce pass underneath. That is Underwood for 2. Nice ball movement, man.
Yeah, every shot St. Albert's has got has pretty much been right at the rim here tonight. They're just working their way to the bucket.
Yeah, 6-0 is the score. All 6 of those points I have for Underwood. Jones around to the right side. Pressure tapped. It's going to bounce out of play. Tigers keep it. Nice quick hands there by Maura Ryan.
Tigers here, like I say, this is their 4th game in a 5-day span, Aaron. And last night in particular, playing in Woodbine, getting back late, and we have seen fatigue be an issue. Just normally with the 7-person squad in the game in the second half, but in particular tonight, it could be very noticeable. This girls' team, they're going to need a break here after this game tonight.
Ellison Johnson with the ball at the top of the key, moves right to Ramirez. Shot from Ramirez up, and
wow,
it's good.
I'm not sure I think she was more surprised than anybody that went in, but the Tigers will take it.
Down to the right side, it's Ryan with the ball. It's stripped loose, and
Natalie Johnson with a steal.
She's pushing it back to the other end. Pressure coming. She puts it up. No good. Rebound. Siebenecker keeps it in play. Picked up by Ellison Johnson from the foul line. Good.
Ellison Johnson with a little jumper there. So Tigers back-to-back jumpers there on the board.
Over the left side it goes. Johnson moving around the court. Over to the right side, Ryan. Johnson drives the baseline, pulls up, kicks it to the corner, rather. Here's Ryan for 3. It's good.
Nice shot there from Ryan in the corner. Left-hand shot. She knocks it down.
9-4 is the score.
Tigers really trying to space the court here on this offensive set.
Keely Jones around to the left side in the corner. 3-pointer from Siebenecker is good. Emily Siebenecker.
Emily was hot last night. 25 points, a career high in Woodbine. And, she is we've seen her in the setup shot. She can knock it down, and she's also added to her game this year with dribble drives, shots. So
Monahan looks, skips it across over to the other side to Johnson. Shots up and in for 2. 11-7. 4:14 to play in the first. We are in Red Oak this evening. Doubleheader basketball. Jones around to the right side. It's Natalie Johnson. Bounce pass down there is Ramirez. She draws a foul.
Ramirez go to the line. She'll get 2 shots here.
And that foul is on Lexi Darrington. And Ramirez will go to the line. First opportunity from the foul line for the Tigers. Shot's no good.
Whole new sub team coming in for St. Albert's, as they're going to go with a whole group of secondary players here in the first quarter.
Yeah. And Ramirez at the line. Second of 2. Shot is up. It's good from Marielle. Nice job. Inbound pass to Coughlin across the timeline. Over to the left side, it goes to Pierce.
And I think from St. Albert's perspective, this is a good opportunity to get your second team, get your JV kids some experience out here tonight in this game against Red Oak. I mean, that's just
absolutely
take advantage of the game in that perspective.
Jones around to the right side, hits Ellison Johnson. 3:39 to play in the first. Johnson around to the right side, picks up her dribble. That's Ellison Johnson. It's Siebenecker. Right elbow up, shots good. Emily Siebenecker. She's on.
A
little dish off to Ellison Johnson, who drives down the right side of the lane and puts it up. No good.
Ooh.
Rebound is pulled down by Pierce. Pierce takes it quickly back end to end, and it's going to be tapped by Siebenecker. It's a track meet, Matt.
Yeah, up and down.
Siebenecker to the other end. A little jumper off the right side, not there.
Emily with a nice crossover dribble there.
Yeah,
but again, couldn't get to go. And I keep mentioning things that Emily could not do a year ago, but that crossover dribble to the other side, going from her left hand to her right hand, that's a big improvement for her, that skill set. So, these is my topic. You got to find these little moments in games where the Tiger players they're doing good things out there.
Over to the left side, it goes to Coughlin. She skips it back across the court to Pierce. She up for 3.
Ooh, in and out.
It's not there. Rebound. St. Albert inside. Jump ball.
St. Albert's doing a really good job on the offensive glass. Their kids are really battling on the boards there, and that tie-up will go to Red Oak on this possession. But St. Albert's has really gotten a lot of offensive rebounds in this first quarter already.
Natalie Johnson with the ball for Red Oak. 50 seconds remaining in the first. Goes left to Siebenecker. Double team, picks up her
Step
dribble.
through.
Nice job by Emily to step through. Rebound, nice board there, pulled down by the Saints.
Saints do a good job boxing out and getting a body on someone between them and the rim. And
Ramirez with the foul.
That is a big thing. It gives you a chance to get second chances offensively, and that limits the other team with their offense if you can rebound well.
Coughlin comes across the timeline, goes left to Pierce. Skips it across to Lenz. Coughlin. Lenz out on the right wing. Down underneath, it's batted out, back out to the top to Coughlin. Here's a
partially
shot.
blocked,
partially
I think.
blocked. Three-pointer was partially blocked by Johnson. Coughlin into the lanes.
Oh, nice step through.
She has a nice move to the bucket, and it's good for 2.
Waded through traffic there and got the ball up to the rim. It goes.
15-10 is the score. 6 seconds to play in the first. Ellison Johnson with the ball. 3 seconds. And they're going to get the shot off. That's going to do it for the first. St. Albert with the lead, 15-10, and we'll be back after this. St. Albert with the ball. St. Albert with the lead, 15-10.
Got to reset the clock set up.
Got to set the clock. They got after there a little bit ambitious. Get the clock set. Here we go. St. Albert with the ball, goes left to Johnson. Johnson comes around to the top of the key. Kicks it left to Monahan. Down underneath. Picked up, that's Underwood taking it to the basket.
Nice power drive through there for Underwood. She will get 2 shots here. The ball didn't drop for her, but she'll get 2 shots. St. Albert's back with starters in now. Start the second quarter.
Fouls on Ellison Johnson. And it's going to send Underwood to the line. She's 2 of 2 from the line in the ball game tonight. Good ball player. Shot is no good. (15-10). Ava Underwood, a 6-foot junior. Here's the second shot. No good. Misses them both. It goes out of play. Tigers will keep it.
You know, just looking at their St. Albert's schedule, they've beaten Tri-Center, they've beaten Harlan, Atlantic. Really handled Clarinda 57-29. We've seen that Clarinda team. That's a talented team. Blown out Creston. They beat Lewis Central. So 1A beats I think that's a 4A. I think Lewis Central's 4A school. Beat Shenandoah. Beats Kemper.
Peyton Johnson picks up another foul.
Beat Newell Fonda. Now, when you play in Newell Fonda, I mean, goodness gracious, that was a big win for St. Albert. So beat West Monona, beat Harlan again. So they have just played a tough schedule, and they have been lights out.
Nice play there. Bucket's
gonna
good. Go. Natalie Johnson with the bucket. The bucket counts. Fouls on Underwood. That's her first. Natalie Johnson gets the bucket for 2. She'll go to the line for and 1. Here's the shot. No good. Rebound, Underwood. Underwood, she plays well underneath. She handled the ball too, Matt.
Yeah.
Takes it down in lane, kicks it out to the right side, top of the key. It goes to Monahan over to the left side. Johnson, back to Monahan. Johnson, left wing for 3.
High arching shot.
Off of the glass. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Darrington. Here's the three-pointer off the hands of Ryan. No good.
Like I say, Sinop's just living off those offensive rebounds, doing a really good job rebounding.
Coughlin puts the 3 up. No good.
It's going to be
play. St. Albert had, I don't know how many opportunities there, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah.
It'll be their ball out of play, and Johnson will put it into play. Peyton Johnson to Ryan. Ryan around the arc to the right side, into the corner to Johnson. Into the lane. Kicks it to the corner to Monahan. She drives to the elbow. Back to Ryan. Little running jumper off the glass is good for 2. Mara Ryan.
Nice shot there by Ryan.
17-12. St. Albert leads. Keely Jones.
St. Albert extending their defense a little bit here now in the half court. There's a good steal by Underwood.
Yeah. Underwood takes it to the blocks. Jumper off the glass, good for 2.
Live ball turnovers, Aaron.
You say it every time, Matt. You say it.
It's almost an automatic 2.
Keely Jones with the ball, comes around top, goes right to Ellison Johnson, who drives to the baseline. Underneath, little jumper, hits the bottom of the rim, and coming away with it will be Ryan. Ryan back left to right.
Good
handles
crossover. Oh, my. Nice move. She went right hand, came back left hand, tried to go for left hand layup, but nice ball handling there by the sophomore.
Yeah, the foul's going to be on Emily Siebenecker, but that was some really nice ball movement.
Everything you notice in St. Albert's on their breaks, they're under control in their fast break. They're not going breakneck down the court. They are under control, making good passes, good decisions with the dribbles and drives, and just a team that's does not turn the ball over a lot. You know, we just have not seen it. A lot of teams will do that in transition, but St. Albert's has not.
Ryan gets them both. 21-12. Here comes Jones with the ball for the Tigers, around to the left side. Finds Natalie Johnson, back to Jones. Out on the left wing, here's Ellison Johnson this time, down to the right side. In the blocks, great space, but there's Underwood.
Yeah, just long arms there by Underwood, gets that, and there she's under control again, but
knocked loose, picked up underneath. It's
going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball. Darrington picked it up. She's tied up, and the Tigers will get it.
Ella Johnson out now for the Tigers.
Here we go. Inbound pass to Keely Jones.
St. Albert's pretty much just playing straight up man on the Tigers tonight.
Yep. Jones goes left to Siebenecker.
A little bit.
Tapped out of play. Ellison will put it into play. She finds Jones.
Ooh, trying to get a back cut there. But it wasn't there.
You love a good back cut, Matt.
Boy, with the bounce, because it's usually associated with the bounce pass.
You get a bounce pass with a back cut.
Two of the most beautiful things in life, a back cut with a bounce pass, Aaron.
And it's life is good, man.
That's like a steak and a whiskey for you, brother.
There you go.
Foul on someone here. Foul on St. Albert's, I think, here. Not a lot of fouls in this game either right now. Pretty well-played game for the most part.
That foul was called on Darrington? Yeah, no.
Number 35, that would be.
No, that's Johnson.
Johnson.
Okay. Tigers ball. Ellison Johnson with the ball. Picks it up, trying to find the open Tiger, gets it to Natalie Johnson. Ellison to Natalie, now back to Ellison Johnson.
A lot of Johnsons out here.
A lot of Johnsons. Siebenecker, nice
step
move.
Through.
I'm telling you, Emily's moves to the bucket, and it's good.
She came through some contact there on that dribble, too, as well, on that dribble between two players to get that hoop for Red Oak.
In the lane goes Ryan. It's stripped loose. We're going to have a foul on the play. 2-shot opportunity?
I think so. They're going to say she was in the act of shooting, so it'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, and that foul is on Siebenecker. That's 3 on Emily.
Yeah, Emily's going to have to private a seat there with 7 points on the board. You know, just with 7 players, just cannot afford any foul trouble.
Ryan shots up is good. She is perfect from the line.
Anna Torres will come in now. Anna's probably going to get a lot of playing time here for the rest of this half.
Mara Ryan at the line. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down underneath. That's Underwood, but they tie it up. Alternate possession, Tigers ball.
Underwood is not.
Underwood keeps it.
Underwood is a slender player, but she is really tough and sinewy. You know, get underneath there and really can get and scrap for those balls. And she's done a good job offensive rebounding tonight.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. 22-14 is our score. We're right back after this. All right, Matt. Here we go.
Yeah, 22-14, 4:28 to go here in the second quarter. St. Albert's up on Red Oak.
Peyton Johnson will put it into play for the Saints. At the baseline, bounce pass into Underwood in the lane. She spins, looks at it, kicks it to the corner. Ryan. This Ryan, off the glass, she is just smooth.
She has got a nice
handles the ball well.
Yeah, nice ability to get the shot off in the lane, and she did another good job there. She's got 10 points on the night.
Yeah. Jones tapped loose.
And Underwood is everywhere.
Yeah.
There's another block.
Yeah, blocked by the
Darrington.
Saints. It goes out of play, and the Tigers keep it.
So St. Albert's, they did in the first quarter, now brings in their, I guess we call it second team or JV team, whatever it is, with about halfway through the quarter. And they will get some minutes here on the court.
Inbound pass comes to Natalie Johnson. Jones, she skips it out to Ellison Johnson, right elbow. Works her way down the right side of the lane, picks up the dribble, spins, finds Keely Jones. There's Torres at the foul line. Knocked loose. Yep, and coming away with it is Pazorski. Pazorski in the corner. Comes back top of the key, and that is Lenz that looks at it. Here's a three-point shot from Pierce.
Nice shot by Pierce.
Lexi Pierce for 3.
Sophomore lets it fly from 3 and connects.
27-14 is the score. 3.5 minutes to play in the half. Jones, top of the key, works her way around to the right side.
Yeah, double dribble there. She threw the pass and caught the pass. You can't do that, and you got to pass it to someone else. At least that's what I've been told.
In street ball, they do that all the time.
That's NBA. They can do anything in NBA. You don't even have to dribble in the NBA. Just
have you ever over to the right side?
Save that for another day.
That's good. We don't want to go there.
No.
Coughlin with the ball. Works her way around to the left side. She has a nice
kick
quick
out.
Move to the bucket. Kicks it to Pierce for 3. It's not there. Kept in play. Chased down by Coughlin. And then little running jumper in front. Shots up by Pierce. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson.
But, yeah, St. Albert's almost getting 2-3 second chance opportunities every time down on their offensive series.
Yeah. Ramirez with the ball. Around the right side she goes. Then to the baseline. Jones for 3. Not there. Rebound Ramirez. Nice job, Mariel. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Lenz.
Going to be a foul on the Tigers.
I think that's on Torres.
4th team foul on Red Oak this quarter.
It is on Torres. Anna Torres. She's a freshman. And the inbound pass will come from Alexa Lenz, who is a sophomore, 5'8" sophomore for the Saints. Inbound to Coughlin, Eleanor Coughlin, who is a sophomore as well. Left side to Lenz. Lenz comes back, top of the key. Pierce. Inside to Coughlin in the lane, moves to the bucket, loses the handle. It's on the floor and picked up. Nice job by Ellison Johnson to Ella Johnson and then to Ramirez. And Ramirez takes it across the timeline. Ellison around to the right side to Ramirez. Now to Jones. Keely Jones picks up her dribble, finds Torres at the foul line. Here's Jones, top of the key, left side Ramirez.
Good ball movement here by the Tigers.
Yeah, Ellison Johnson for the long 3. It's good. Ellison Johnson.
Ellison's on the board with a 3-pointer.
Out on the right side it goes. 3-point shot off the hands of Lenz. It's no good. Tigers ball. 1:34 to play.
Fast-moving game. Not a lot of fouls.
Moving
probably
right
just jinxed it. We'll probably have a zillion fouls here in the next minute 40.
Jones with the ball. And
stays with Red Oak here.
In the game comes Boswell. And taking a seat is Pazorski.
So Tigers have weathered the storm here for the most part in the second quarter without Emily Siebenecker on the floor. She's got 3 fouls.
Ellison Johnson with the ball out near the center stripe.
Tigers are with 10 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to have, a pick there on Ella Johnson. She was
not set on that.
Right. So it'll be St. Albert's basketball here.
Inbound pass comes to Coughlin. Eleanor Coughlin. Right side into the lane. Kick out behind the arc for 3 off of the hands of Ava Jones.
Sophomore. So a lot of these sophomores getting some playing time here tonight for the Saints.
Keeley works it around to the right side, hands it off to Ellison Johnson. 45 seconds to play in the half. 30-17 is the score. St. Albert with the lead. Jones, a lot of pressure, Matt. This man pressure is just right there.
Yeah, a lot of hands, but they're doing a lot of pressure without fouling. That's difficult to do.
Yeah, here's a 3-pointer from Coughlin is good.
Yeah, nice shot there by Coughlin. So Saints a little run here at the end of the half here to stretch this lead out.
Keely Jones. Coughlin taps.
I would say a lot of this, too. I think fatigue is going to be a huge factor, especially in the second half of this Tiger girls basketball team. They literally have to be exhausted. You can see it a lot of their faces. There is a lot of exhaustion.
Yeah.
4th game in 5 nights for the Tigers.
Ava Jones just picked up her first personal foul. There's just under 10 seconds to play in the half. 33-17. St. Albert leads. Inbound pass will come from Keeley. Out to Ellison Johnson. 3-pointer from Ellison, a deep one. Nope. Rebound underneath Ramirez. Nope. This time it's going to be pulled down by Boswell. Bounces out of play. Tigers will have it.
It's going to be 0.8 seconds, so you're going to have a lob dunk here. I think
that's what I do. I think they have an alley-oop play.
An alley-oop play they can call here.
Here comes the
lob dunk play.
It's coming. Inbound pass to Ellison. Doesn't get it off. She gets a shot, but if it goes in, but it's way late, obviously.
No, it does not count.
No, it does not count. All right, well, tell you what, we're at halftime, 33-17. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back after this.
Tell me when.
Halftime of the varsity girls game. Huey Lewis in the news.
Songs I recognize. Kip's playing songs I recognize tonight. Songs you can sing
love.
along with. You can understand the words.
When I hear this, I think of Back to the Future.
It's not just noise. It's actual music.
This is.
Well, some of the stuff these kids play, it's just noise. It's not even. It's not music. But rapping was just us when we were being rhythmical and lyrical. I mean,
oh gosh.
I mean, have a singing voice like what Whitney Houston was, or like Steve Perry of Journey. I mean, have a voice and you can sing.
Oh gosh, Matt! It just
You didn't realize you were going to go on a musical.
I didn't know. I was thinking that I was thoroughly enjoying Huey Lewis in the News, The Power of Love.
And then I just interject my thoughts on the state of the music industry.
That got turned into a "get off of my lawn" moment all of a sudden. Oh man!
Oh, it is. It is, Aaron. I'm not. The oldies are where I have to go now. The 80s are oldies.
Here we go. Let's talk about some stats. Red Oak Tigers here tonight in the first half. Mario Ramirez has 3 points and 1 of 2 from the foul line. Natalie Johnson, 2 points, 0 of 1 from the foul line. And Ellison Johnson with 5 points. Emily Siebenecker's put up 7 in the first half, but the thing there is Emily has 3 personal fouls, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
For the St. Albert Saints here in the first half, Eleanor Coughlin with 5 points, including 1 3-pointer. Kirsten Pasorski with 2 points. Lexi Pierce has 3. Mara Ryan with 10 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line. Ava Jones with 3 points. Peyton Johnson has 2. Ava Underwood with 8 points and 2 of 4 from the foul line. And Lexi Darrington has no points, but she's been in the foul line 2 times, 0-2 from the foul line. And St. Albert leads 33-17 here at half. Thoughts, Matt, on the first half?
Yeah, I think St. Albert's is playing a very appropriate game against Red Oak. They're obviously they're not pressing and trapping and doing those things, and I think that's to their credit. And from Red Oak has some good moments here. Emily has made some good shots. Mario Ramirez has made some good shots here, and I think second half of Red Oak just keep on doing what you're doing here and try to run some good offensive sets. Maybe try to work a little bit on the defensive glass there. St. Albert's is really just hammering away on that offensive glass, but some good things there for Red Oak. I think tonight, like I say, fatigue will be a real factor, I think, for Red Oak in the second half, Aaron, as they're just a lot of games.
Not many players.
Yeah, and then, going to get a couple days off here, and I don't know what they've got next week. I don't know if they got 3 games next week. They have 3 games next week, Red Oak girls?
Producer?
They're at Atlantic
Monday night. They play
Tuesday
Monday
night.
Okay.
And then Friday night is at Glenwood.
Okay, so only a two game. Well, that's light compared to a normal schedule. So, but get some rest this weekend for the Red Oak Tiger girls basketball team.
All right, let's take a break. We are at halftime. And again, St. Albert leads 33-17 at half in varsity girls play, and we'll be back after this. to Red Oak now, just a few seconds away here from the second half. So, Matt.
Yeah, second half here, 33-17. St. Albert's up on Red Oak at halftime, the girls' game. And Red Oak just keeps on finding those good moments in the game. We've seen some good offense execution from the Tigers. We've seen Albert's just crash the offensive board and some good play from St. Albert's. But I think for Red Oak girls, try to conserve that energy here, get through this next 16 minutes of action.
All right. So we ramped it up. We went from Huey Lewis.
Yeah, I don't know
Power
who this
of
is.
Love. Here we go. You're going to have another Get Off My Lawn.
I don't know who this. I don't recognize any of the words. Is it American? Is it English language? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Matt. Oh my gosh, Matt. Here we go.
His listening ears are 60. They don't hear this. It doesn't register, right, Matt?
It sounds like some guy just talking fast with some noise behind him. I mean, do you hear Bruce Springsteen singing a high vocal
no,
chord?
it's not. He's not a good. You can't even understand a word he says anymore.
Who, Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah.
Well, he's 75 years old, for God's sakes.
What?
And he's still better than all these other wannabes.
All right. Well, on that note, let's talk about
I
basketball.
think we're waiting for the officials here, Aaron.
I don't
there
know.
they are.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Officials are late getting a standing ovation for.
They took a nap down there. So
they're back on the court. Good to see the officials get some love there from the crowd.
You ever wanted to officiate a game?
I do. Well, not high school. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to. Actually, I thought about it, but
you've officiated many.
Oh yeah,
youth games,
and that's a lot different because you got to go into those games. What am I going to allow to happen? Because there's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to let slide.
Yeah, we're going to have a instantly ball goes.
The term it has to be egregious in youth basketball. Something egregious has to happen for you to blow the whistle.
Tigers ball.
You get 5 steps, in youth basketball.
Emily Siebenecker with 3 on the inbound. No good. Rebound Underwood. Outlet pass to the other end. Nice ball move up the court. No good. Blocked.
Emily's lucky there. She did get called for a 4th foul.
She has 3. There's Underwood taking it to the hoop.
Be out of bounds. Stays with St. Albert's here. St. Albert's with their starters back in there here to start second half.
Yep. And here we go under St. Albert's ball under their own basket out top to Ryan. Down in lane, she moves. Little shot, no good. Rebound Underwood. She is fouled on the play.
Ryan got through the traffic there and shot that with her opposite hand. Got the ball up to the rim, didn't go, but Underwood, her teammate, was there to clean up the offensive glass again, and she'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, and the foul was on Ramirez. I like the way that Ryan handles the ball.
Yeah, she's a really good ball handler, and like I say, she's just a sophomore, so high skill set.
Shot from Underwood is good. Foul shot. Ava Underwood.
It'll be interesting because, the standard for St. Albert's is, what they do in postseason. That's the standard that this program's at is, they want to make a state run. They want a state championship this year. And,
shots no good.
It's
stolen.
So it's one of those things where you want to be playing your best ball for St. Albert's going down the stretch here in the next month when you get to February.
There's Underwood for 2 more. Just nice ball movement right under
the basket. Now we see a little bit of a press coming out here in the second half, a little bit full court man press.
And Ramirez with the ball across the timeline. Comes over quickly to the corner to Natalie Johnson. Ellison Johnson out the top, looks at the 3. Takes it down, blocked. Underwood looking for the pass, finds Ryan on the left side all the way to the hoop. It's good. Siebenecker was there, but she really couldn't do anything about it, honestly, because of the foul situation.
So St. Albert's coming out with the full court man-to-man press here in the second half.
Inbound pass to Jones. Now to Siebenecker. Chased down by Emily to Ellison across the timeline. 3-on-1 got numbers. Ramirez puts it up. It's no good. Rebound Ryan looking to push it down the court. It goes to Monahan.
So St. Albert's obviously here at the halftime got the point that they want to pick up the pace of play here in the second half, and it's apparent with their fast break and their pressing here. We're going to have a jump ball on this one. So I think the message for St. Albert's was picking up the pace, intensity of the game, and putting the press on to get the game going, flowing more up and down.
And it's 38-17 is our score. Inbound pass will come from Ryan at the baseline for St. Albert. Top it goes to Monahan. Skips it across to Ryan. She takes the three off the right side. No good.
Rebound there by Keely Jones. Nice job.
Nice job by Keely.
Tapped out of bounds. Is going to go off Keely's foot, so it's going to stay with St. Albert's here.
Inbound pass will come from Johnson. Johnson to Ryan. Ryan comes around to the left side, picks up a dribble, finds Johnson looking inside at Darrington. Back around the arc to Monahan, skips it down to Johnson in the corner. She drives the baseline all the way underneath. Bounce pass to Underwood. It's good for two.
Nice look there. Red Oak trying to get up on this press here. Good job there by Red Oak to break the press. Siebenecker lets one goes, and she's going to get three shots or two shots
I
there?
think it's three.
So Red Oak breaks the press there, and like you do often when you break the press, you're going to get a quick shot, and Emily shot it but didn't make it, but we'll have three shots at the free throw line.
Yeah, a three-shot opportunity here for Emily. First shot is up. It's good. That foul
was on number who is it on?
It was on Lexi Darrington. That second shot is good from Emily.
Emily with 9 points. Emily just really has I'll wait till after this free throw goes. She has a really good touch from the free throw line.
Gets them all three.
Yeah.
40-20 is the score. Monahan brings it across the timeline over to left side to Johnson. Ryan out on the top of the key, works her way down left in the corner to Johnson. Down underneath Knapp, trying to get Monahan under there, but it was knocked loose. Stripped loose that time. Darrington picked up by the Tigers.
Good job there by the Tigers. Active hands underneath the bucket there. Get that steal.
Ramirez down to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Now to Ellison Johnson. Behind the arc, Ellison with the ball. Monahan's contesting it, but Tigers will manage to keep control of it. Siebenecker for three. It's no good. Rebound, Underwood. Underwood right to left across the center stripe. Down to the baseline, Darrington. Here is Ryan for three. It's good.
She's got a left-hand shot. Nice little kind of a set shot there, and knocks it down. She's got 15 points on the night.
Yeah, 43-20 is the score with 4:42 to play in the third. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. Yep.
It's going to be jump ball. It's going to be Red Oak ball. Ella Johnson, Anna Torres come in for Red Oak. Natalie Johnson and Siebenecker go out. Emily playing with those three fouls.
And the inbound pass will come from Ellison. Keely Jones with the ball, hits Ramirez. The center circle, Ramirez comes around to the right wing, then back top to Ellison Johnson. Ellison drives down the right side lane, picks up her dribble, finds Jones. Jones to the baseline. Pass is going to be stolen. Darrington outlet pass to Ryan. She's got the layup on the right side. Blocked
by Ellison Johnson. Yeah, Ellison Johnson. You know, it was a block, but it was her hustle back, Aaron, that put her in position to get that block. Ellison didn't give up on the play. She hustled back and made that defensive play.
Keeley, nope. It's going to be St. Albert's ball, because Ellison blocked it out of play. Inbound pass to Monahan. Top the key to Ryan over the left side, Johnson. Inside Darrington, high post, down, kicks it out to Monahan. Johnson for three off the left side. She's a lefty. Nope.
Kept save in there.
Yeah, Monahan into the lane. Foul by Torres.
Yeah, nice reach there by Anna. So do they have walking tacos at concession stand? No?
No walking tacos. What do you want?
East Mills has the most phenomenal walking tacos in Southwest Iowa.
Glenwood has the best walking tacos because you get to put your own toppings on, and you'll be there next Friday.
No, East Mills does too. You can put your own toppings onto one.
Aaron, get him a walking taco next week.
Good move there by Underwood.
Underwood, nice move by Underwood to pick up two. It's a long held debate. That may be the case, but I'm going to tell you.
Time out here.
We're going to keep.
Time out here, Red Oak. Go ahead.
We are connoisseurs of Hawkeye 10 concession stands.
I'll tell you one that is a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it. This is not Hawkeye 10, but this is, without a doubt, the best popcorn at a concession stand that you'll have. Where do you think that's at? Matt? Melanie?
Have I commented on it before?
You both had it. Griswold, Iowa.
Griswold, yeah.
Griswold has
They have a really yellow popcorn.
They have the best
A
popcorn.
different type of kernel.
It's good. I'm telling you.
It's got a sticky
It's good.
sauce.
Well,
So,
I know.
like a walking. I like concession stands too that have a soft pretzel with cheese.
Yeah, we really need to have some sort of official grading. We should really start doing that.
I could do that.
We really should have an official grading of the concession stand.
You know, I like those too that have the warm cookies.
It would involve the price, the variety, the selections, all those things that go with it.
Tigers with the ball. Pressure from the Saints.
Pizza. Some have pizza.
And it's going to be Jones. A lot of pressure coming here from the Saints. But we do have 5 new players in for St. Albert.
Yeah, their JB is in, or their second team. There's Ellison just pushing her way into the court, getting her own rebound.
There you
Good
go.
hustle there by Ellison.
And did the bucket count?
Yeah,
it does,
yeah,
yes.
You bet. Ellison just would not give up on that play again, and she got her own rebound back and put it back up, and she's going to have a chance for an and one here.
Fouls on Ava Jones. It's going to send Ellison Johnson to the line. And one for Johnson. No. Shot is short. Rebound, St. Albert. Quickly it goes to Lenz down on the left wing, out top of the key. Around to the right side. Pierce for 3. Deep 3. No good. Rebound, Natalie Johnson. Natalie. And the
Stolen
pressure,
away.
Yeah,
Good
pressure. Right
job
underneath
there.
Coughlin for 2.
Nice job there by Lenz to get the steal and find her teammate.
Inbound pass to Siebenecker. It's going to be stolen again.
Yeah, the press is really starting to.
And I think fatigue with the Tigers, too. The Tigers are just, here's the 3-point shot. It's no good. Rebound, Jones brings it across the center stripe, gets it over to Ellison Johnson on the left side. A lot of pressure. And it's going to be stolen. Here's Coughlin. Takes it to the bucket. Nice move to the bucket by Eleanor Coughlin.
Yeah, left-hand shot there.
Ellison falls to the floor.
Well, I thought maybe she got rid of the ball there before she traveled, but I guess not.
Yeah, 49-22 is our score. 2:24 to play in the third. Hands on hips, Matt.
Yeah, there's not a lot of substitution available for the Tigers on the bench unless Tristan wants to go out there and play. I don't think that's allowed. But.
Shot goes up. It's no good. Here's a 2-pointer from Jones. It's no good. Yeah.
Going to have a jump ball or a foul. They're going to call a foul on Keely Jones. It'll be St. Albert's ball out of bounds.
3 on Jones. 2:10 to play in the third. Inbound pass comes out top to Coughlin. Swing it around quickly to the corner to Lenz for 3. It's good.
Nice shot by Lenz. St. Albert's out to a 30-point lead now. They say St. Albert's has really ratcheted up here coming out of halftime pressure-wise. Tigers are trying to get the ball advanced here at half court. They do.
Into the lane, running jumper from Keely Jones is good.
And that's the best way to get the pressure. If they're going to pressure, you just got to take direct drives to the hoop there and see if you can get something to go. And Keely did on that particular shot.
Coughlin with the ball on the left side, and Ava Jones to Coughlin. Left side to Pierce. Swing it around the corner. Here's the 3-pointer from Piskorski. Nope.
Rebound Lenz.
Piskorski inside, right in front of the bucket. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson this time. Double team. Ellison needs a little help there. Finally gets it to Jones.
Tigers trying to get across time here. Going to get a timeout here. So Tigers call timeout. That'll save them from getting a 10-second call there.
Yeah, we're going to take that with them. 52-24. St. Albert with the lead. We'll be back after this.
What the hell?
Back.
Who are you calling old? You're north of 50.
Yeah. I'm not as old as you.
We're arguing about layers of how old. I mean, you're 50.
52-24 is our score with a
Have you
minute
gotten
6.
your ARP information in the mail yet?
Nope.
Sent to you?
Someday when I get way older, I'll start getting that stuff. Ramirez around.
Wow,
down
nice move by Ramirez.
Mariel takes it to the hoop for 2.
Mariel with 5 points on the night.
Under a minute to play here in the third. Coughlin with the ball. Goes left to Lenz. Coughlin, 40 seconds.
You know,
Three-pointer from Jones is up. It's no good. Follows it. Gets her own board. Driving to the lane and off the glass. That's a nice move to move bucket by Lenz for 2. 54-26.
I mean, you can tell how strong a program is by how good their second unit are. And this is a pretty solid second unit for St. Albert's.
16 seconds. Torres with the ball drives to the baseline. Ramirez inside, puts it up, draws the foul.
Nice job by Mario, though, to gather that pass and then to get a shot up. She will get 2 free throws here.
Foul's on Coughlin. It's her first. And it will send Mariel to the line, and this will be actually her second opportunity from the line. She's 1 of 2 from the line tonight.
He's asked this, Ellison Johnson's asked something down here to them, looking for something. See if it's wet down there. I think they're looking to see if there's a wet spot or if there's something on the floor. I don't know.
Shot's good from Ramirez. Mario. So we had a game. We had a school in our conference that had one of those rubberized floors.
Now this is in
Arkansas.
This is in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised it wasn't a dirt floor, but I'm more surprised by it. But yes, go ahead. With
Rebound
the story.
pulled down by the Saints. 10 seconds. I'll finish that story in a minute. Over to the right side, three-pointer, no good. On the backside, the rebound back up and in by Ava Jones. And it's 56-27 at the end of the third. We'll take. You want to finish that story?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish your story, Aaron.
So, it had one of those rubberized floors, right?
Yeah.
And if you know anything about the South, it was rainy and it was very humid.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's your winner.
And it was rainy and humid, and we were playing the basketball game, and there was so much humidity in the floor that the floor was continually wet and sweating.
So you're just sliding like a ice.
We canceled the game in the second quarter.
Wow.
Both coaches got together and said someone's going to get injured, so they canceled the game in the second quarter.
Well,
top that.
I played a couple of those tartan type surfaces and what have you, and that's what they called. They were called a tartan surface. It's kind of like
I call it a rubberized surface.
Well, the service I'm particularly thinking of was it Harlan or was it Atlantic had that? And it was like a gray thing, and it was like, like you going into a somebody's garage and it'll have that really laminated linoleum.
Kind of like a weight room sometimes.
Something like that's what I'm going with. But, yeah, the same thing. It got wet, and you're sliding around on it. It was just, this isn't basketball. Basketball's plays on the hardwood. So there we go, fourth quarter.
Yeah, back at it. 56-27 is our score. St. Albert with the lead. Now top key to Ryan.
Starters back in for St. Albert's now to start the fourth quarter.
Underwood takes it into the bucket. Nice move to the bucket. Puts it up, and she is fouled on the play. And fouls on Ellison Johnson.
You probably should get to a running clock at some point here, I imagine, in this quarter pretty soon. Math is not my forte.
Yeah, we're not there.
So, Aaron, you let me know when we get to the running clock number.
Here comes the shot from Underwood. It's good. Free throw. It's a two-shot opportunity here for Underwood, Ava Underwood.
16 points on the night. She's the leading scorer for the Saints.
So we're at a 30-point lead, Matt. Here's the second shot from Underwood. It's no good. Rebound batted around.
Jump ball.
Yes.
The Red Oak ball. Nice job there by Mariel Ramirez to stay in that fight for that scrap for that ball there.
Inbound pass comes to Jones.
No press here
No
now by
press.
St. Albert's to start this quarter, at least not yet.
A lot of pressure. Jones tries to find, and she does. Ramirez in the corner. Tries to drive to the hoop. It's stripped loose, pushing it quickly to
nice
the other
pass.
end.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And shot doesn't fall. It was a nice place. It was Johnson. Just didn't finish at the
Yeah,
bucket.
she's shaking her head out. She missed that. She got a fabulous pass, a bounce pass on a fast break from her teammate. That's as good as it almost makes bring a tear to my eye.
Here's the 57.
The lost art of a bounce pass. I watched so many college games last week where even in college, I don't think they even know what a bounce pass is anymore.
Jones with the ball in. And the foul is on Ryan. Mara Ryan, that's our first. Tigers ball, and Ellison Johnson will put it into play for Red Oak. To Keely Jones, right at the center stripe. There's Ramirez taking down the left side of the lane, then goes out to the corner, baseline left. Strip, knocked loose, foul on the play. I think Jones, Jones gets whistled. That's her fourth. And St. Albert will have the ball. Midcourt far side, inbound pass will come from Monahan. Ryan to Monahan out on the right side.
Pretty quiet night for Monahan. She has not scored a point to this point of the game yet.
Ryan goes inside to Darrington, foul on Ellison Johnson. That's 3 on Ellison.
So really, Ryan and Underwood have carried the scoring load for St. Albert's mostly here. They got 31 points between them so far tonight. There's a feed into Underwood as she puts it in.
Good for 2. It's 59-27. Jones with the ball. She'll bring it across center stripe. She's met by Monahan. Works away right. Gets it to Natalie Johnson. Long 2 is no good. Bounce around, not there. Underwood grabs the board. Ryan, outlet pass quickly to the other. Nice ball move. Monahan finished. Nope, doesn't finish at the bucket.
Second layup St. Albert's missed on a fast break. But Underwood is everywhere.
And that foul is on Keely Jones. That's her 5th. She'll come out of the ball game.
St. Albert's is a Class 1A school. You know, that's, I think, playing up in a Hawkeye 10 era, and they see 3A, 4A schools. I mean, that helps them when they go, I think, and play 1A tournament because they're going to see a lot of high talented teams in the Hawkeye 10 just playing 3A, 4A teams in the Hawkeye 10, Lewis Centrals and
Monahan with 3.
Glenwoods and Harlans and that sort of stuff.
That should be your continuous clock, Matt. Round to the right side comes Ellison Johnson, but there's just a lot of pressure, Matt.
Going to be knocked out of bounds. Yeah, the clock is now continuing to run. 5:45 to go in the game. St. Albert's up 62-27 over Red Oak.
Round to the left side it goes to Natalie Johnson. Drives in the lane and draws a foul. It's going to be the foul's on Peyton Johnson.
Nice. Again, a strong, aggressive move by Natalie there. Powered through some contact there. I think it's the other thing that a lot of the Red Oak girls have learned over this year is to play with physicality, Aaron. You know, that's part of the game of basketball. You've got to learn how to be physical in the concept of the game of basketball. You're going to get pushed. You're going to get shoved. You got to do some pushing and shoving. You got to fight through some body contact to get where you need to go on the floor. And
Natalie gets
Red Oak
both.
girls have gotten better with that throughout the year.
Ryan with the ball. Right to the bucket. Nice move to the bucket. No good. Rebound pulled down by Natalie Johnson. Natalie back across the timeline. Hits Siebenecker for 2. It's no good. Ball's tapped. Picked up by Ryan. Pushes it quickly to the other end. Bounce pass underneath, and Siebenecker steps in front of it.
Nice hustle there by Emily, trailing that to break up the play. The Tigers do a good job getting back as best they can defensively, and that takes a lot of energy to do that, but they really make an effort to try to get back. It's not always there, but it's not from a lack of effort.
Inbound pass comes to Ryan in the corner.
Shot fake,
baseline.
Euro step, then it goes.
The bucket's good. 64-29, 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game. And Ramirez with the ball. Allison Johnson, 2-point shot, no good, blocked. Ryan outlet pass to Underwood with the left hand. It's good for 2.
Underwood with 18 points on the night for St. Albert's.
Ball's going to be stripped loose and picked up by Johnson. Then to Ryan, quickly to the other end. Darrington out to Monahan for 3 off the right wing. It's no good. It's tapped out of play. Last touch by the Tigers.
So subs in for St. Albert's. They do what they've been doing throughout the game. They bring in their, I call their second team, or their in mass here. So 5 players in, 5 players out. 3:44 to go in the game. Running clock situation here.
Inbound pass from Lenz. Out top it goes to Coughlin over to the left side. Quickly into the lane. Back to Coughlin, top of the key. In the corner, shot from Jones is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Pizorski. 3-point shot. Pierce.
Nice shot by Pierce. He's got 6 points on the night.
69-29 is the score. Ellison Johnson with the ball. Works her way around to the left side. Picks up a dribble. There's Ramirez at the top of the key. Down the right side of the lane she goes. Hits up the jumper from the baseline. It's no good. And Pierce pushes it back across the timeline down to the baseline. Coughlin at the top of the key. Here's the 3-pointer.
In and out.
No good. Rebound Ramirez. Back to Johnson. Johnson's going to just slow it down a bit across the timeline. Ellison downside. Stolen by Coughlin. Quickly to the other end. Coughlin fakes it, takes it, and scores it.
Yeah, the fatigue really showing in Red Oak now. They're just laboring, getting up and down the court here.
And it's 71-29, 2:26 to play in the ball game. Ellison Johnson's going to bring it across the center stripe. Works her way around to the right side. Ramirez, left side, Siebenecker for 3. It's no good. Right side, Coughlin. Nice ball movement. Pierce with the 2, no good. Rebound Siebenecker for the Tigers. Knocked loose.
Pass there. They need that pass. Again, you can just see the Tigers' energy is just
gone. Out top key it goes to Pierce. Down inside to Jones. She puts it up and scores 2. Ava Jones.
They're going to have just a stoppage here to get some players in. The clock continues to roll here with 1:30 to go in this game.
73-29 is the score. St. Albert leads. Ellison Johnson with the ball, works her way left and back top the key around to the right side. Ellison picks up the dribble, triple team. Emily with the ball now at the foul line. Emily Siebenecker, Ellison Johnson, deep 3, doesn't touch anything.
Legs aren't there. Just the legs are gone. And those deep shots, you got to be able to get some power from your legs, and when they're toast, the shots are not going to drop.
3-point shot from Boswell, no good. Hits the top of the apparatus.
So under a minute to go here as this one winds down. Red Oak will earn a much appreciated couple days off, 2 or 3 days here to rest and get ready for next week's action. And St. Albert's will, of course, move to 13-0 and on their pursuit of big dreams and big aspirations with state title run in Des Moines and come February and March.
Lenz, here's the 3-point shot. It's up. It's no good. Kept in play. Ellison Johnson with the ball, 20 seconds. Ellison brings it across the center stripe at center circle, then back around to the right wing. Ellison with the ball. Out to Ramirez, 10 seconds on the clock. Bounce pass inside. Ella Johnson turns, puts it up. It is blocked. 2 seconds. Shot goes up. It's no good. And the final score, 73-29. 73-29. St. Albert gets the victory. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back right after this. A couple of actually, Emily Siebenecker with me. Emily, I can't see you. So, okay, Emily, I'm going to start with 4 basketball games this week.
Yeah.
Big game last night, 25 points. That's your career high, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, Emily, you played really well tonight. Talk to me about your game, first off. How's your game coming along?
It's going good. I mean, defense and stuff, I try keeping low, try to limit the fouls. But tonight I had 3 in, the first, quarter.
Yeah, if you hadn't fouled, you would have had 20 points tonight because they had to sit you on the bench.
I know.
So you knew, Emily, so does that fatigue start to wear on you? It seems to me you'd be exhausted at it tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, but, just go to bed early, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
You play a team like St. Albert's, Emily, and where everybody knows what they are. They're a team looking for a state championship, but I think you guys got to be pretty proud of your effort after tonight.
Yeah, I'm really proud. Even Woodbine, yes, last night, we played super good, and they were, a tough team, too. They, pushed the ball really well, and, they are good shooters. And even tonight, we stuck with them pretty good. And,
yeah. I thought you guys played really well tonight, and I thought the game,
I think fatigue wears you guys down a lot in the second half, but when you're playing and you're not really tired in the first half, I thought really well and had moments there. As I commented many times about you, your game has expanded, Emily.
Yeah,
you were, the freshman, you just were pretty much a three-point shooter. Now you dribble drive to the bucket, make some moves. You switch, rotate the hands.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, in practice and stuff, that's kind of what we work on. We do, ball handling and stuff because, we obviously can't really play 5-on-5 because we only have 7 girls. So, our ball handling has gotten, better and, improving and stuff. And, since there is only 7 girls, it's not like we have really anyone to, rely on and stuff. So we just kind of try and, push the ball and, shoot as much as we can.
The other thing, too, that I like, Emily, is you're quick to take those shots.
Yeah.
You're not hesitating, looking for – if the shot's there, you take it. I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of people who practice, Coach Johnson, I think you need to step in and start taking some of these rotations in practice.
Yeah, I probably should. Luckily, we have Carter and Dale that they can step in and fill us in for a little bit. And it was nice this week. The last couple weeks, we've used the freshman boys a little bit.
Yeah.
They've come in and helped us out, and I think it's helped push our girls a little bit. They don't take it easy. They're not the type of guys that are just going to give it easy because they want to give you some work. They're going to push you and make you get better. So.
Coach, it seems like the spirit of the team is still very strong. It seems like you're finding enjoyment, and everyone knows the deal, trying to win a game here and there. But it seems like the spirit's still very good with these girls.
Yeah, it's a very hard thing to do, to show up every day, be happy when you're losing games. Even when you're a team that wins a lot and you lose a game, it's hard to come back after that. And when it's every night, you got to find the joy out of what you can. These girls do a great job of being happy for each other. They're happy when Emily shoots a 3. They're happy when Keely shoots a 3. Ellison drives, Mar drives, whatever it is. They're happy for each other, and that just helps build everything.
Well, we can be more proud. I talked to you all before pre the game, and I told you how proud we are to sit down and both proud of you all. And it's just a wonderful thing to see. And if you're not too tired, you guys can come to Y tomorrow at 8 a.m. helping my first and second graders. So there you go. But great,
they'll be sleeping on that.
But great job, you guys. Couldn't be more proud of you too tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Next week, 2 games.
That'll say nothing. That'll say like nothing. That'll be like an
breeze.
easy. Yeah, it's a piece of cake next week.
Easy next week. But 2 very good teams. Atlantic, they got a lot of numbers. They're very good last year. It'll be nice to play them at a night game this year, not playing that day afternoon game. I did not like the day game. So it'll be nice to play a normal game with them. And Glenwood's got lower numbers than they're used to, but they're still a solid team.
Right.
It's a Hawkeye 10 team. They're going to compete. They're going to be good. We'll continue to work. And, the one thing that I'll say about Emily, the biggest progression I've seen is when we got trapped, we used to get stuck and just try to throw a ball away. Now she pivots, she steps through.
Steps through tonight.
Absolutely.
It's night and day from the beginning of the season, and it's just a great thing to see. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, can be proud of you. Enjoy some time off. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, there
Bye-bye.
you go. Coach Tristan Johnson with us and Emily Siebenecker. Good job, Emily. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to take a break. We're going to turn the page, and we are going to come back right after this. I got 20. Welcome back to Red Oak. I'm going to give you some stats from that girls' game before we talk about the boys' game, and we do have another game upcoming, varsity boys play. But for the girls' game, the visiting St. Albert Saints, Ellie Monahan with 3 points for the Saints. Eleanor Coughlin finishes with 11. Kirsten Pasorski, 2 points on the night. Alexa Lenz has 5. Lexi Pierce with 6 points on the night. Mara Ryan with 17 and 3 of 4 from the foul line. Eva Jones has 7. Peyton Johnson with 2 points on tonight. Ava Underwood finishes with 20 and is 4 of 8 from the foul line. And Lexi Darrington does not score, but she's 0-2 from the foul line. That's for your St. Albert Saints. For the Red Oak Tigers on the night, Keely Jones finishes with 2 points. Mario Ramirez 6 and 2 of 4 from the foul line. Natalie Johnson 4 points, 2 of 3 from the foul line. Looks like Ellison Johnson has 7 points in the game. Emily Siebenecker finishes with 10. That's your scoring for the St. Albert Saints. We're going to take a break, and we will be back and talk boys basketball right after this. Play upcoming, and let's look at the non-starters for the visiting St. Albert Falcons. Cooper Hamilton, a freshman at 6'2". Ben Crone is a sophomore, 6 foot. Kellen Poole is a junior, 6'5" junior. Christopher Mosley is a 6 foot junior. Leighton McNabb, a 5'10" junior. Kane Hughes is a junior at 6'2". Avery Beck, a sophomore, 5'10". Makai Wallage is a freshman, 6 foot, and Morgan Young is a sophomore, 6'2". Starters, projected starters on the evening will be Joe Hughes, a senior, 6'1". Nick Ballinger is a 6'1" junior. Had the opportunity to visit with his dad here just a bit before the game. Had a real nice conversation with him. Thanks for Mr. Ballinger for coming over. Owen Marshall, senior, 6'2". Noah Narmi is a junior, 6 foot, and Colt Spencer, a freshman, 6'3". Starters for the visiting St. Albert Falcons,
who are 5-7 on the year, and really that's a deceiving record, Aaron, because this is a team that's played a really tough schedule just in their last 5 games. They've lost a really good Woodbine team, but they beat Harlan by 2, beat West Monona, lost by 2 to a tough Glenwood team, beat South Sioux City. So this is a team that I think is, for a 1A school, has really played up. This is those 1A teams that we see from Alberts where they might be about 500 in a year, but they could be a state tournament run team in the 1A.
Right.
So they've got a lot of good ability. And Nick Ballinger, of course, you just talked to his dad, is a leading scorer for this team. Both teams score about the same amount, average of 56 points per game. Red Oak gives up 62 points a game, though. St. Albert's only 51 points a game. From the field, St. Albert shoots 38%. Red Oak shoots 35%. From the three-point line, St. Albert shoots 27%. Red Oak shoots 23%. Red Oak, though, has about 100 more three-point shot attempts, though, than St. Albert's. So they're much more effective with the three-point shooting than Red Oak. Free throw percentage, Red Oak's at 46%. We've seen that number kind of hover around there all year. St. Albert's is at 56% from the free throw line. Rebounds, both teams get about 33 rebounds per game. Assists, both teams are around 13 assists per game. Steals, 9, not much difference there. Turnovers, about the same as well. So pretty well everywhere else it's an even stat, but St. Albert's takes fewer threes but more effective from the three-point line. So this could be a good game here tonight in this Hawkeye 10 matchup between St. Albert's and Red Oak.
And the reserves for the Red Oak Tigers, Mason Fisher, a junior at 5'10", Weston Cowles, a sophomore, 5'10", A.J. Beeson. A.J.'s a freshman, 6-footer. Ethan Fouts is a 6'4", junior. Dylan Ryberg is sophomore at 6'5". Tyler Myers is a senior, 5'10". And Pablo Villanueva is a senior, 6 foot. Those are your reserves for the Red Oak Tigers. Starters.
I think Mason might be starting tonight.
It looks like Mason is starting tonight, as a matter of fact. Mason Fisher will be starting tonight. And he certainly is. Mason Fisher.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in on the broadcast.
There you go. Mason Fisher starting tonight. Braden Sifford, Brett Erickson, Landon Gigstad, and Reese Montgomery. Those are your starters here this evening. We're going to step away for just 1 minute. We're going to take a break, and we will be back with the opening tip after this. Away from the what do you anticipate here, Matt? Just stats are stats, games, but here tonight, what do you expect?
I think you'll see a high up and down tempo type game tonight. My guess is St. Albert's will come out in some type of pressing. This might be, we have not seen Red Oak press a lot. This year they kind of backed off that this is not necessarily a pressing team, but you might see some of that here tonight. We'll see, but St. Albert's is not an overly big team, but both teams, in fact, you'd probably say Red Oak has a little bit of a height advantage tonight.
Yeah, if anything.
If anything, we get Montgomery out there, but this is a St. Albert's team. It's going to be well-schooled. They're going to probably be interchangeable in their offense. Everyone's going to be able to shoot, dribble, drive. I try not to lose my headset here. And we'll get ready to go here with this tip-off. Red Oak in the white unis, orange lettering. St. Albert's green unis, yellow lettering. And the tip is away, and it goes to Sifford of Red Oak.
Tigers come away with it. Sifford has the ball, goes right to Fisher.
Man-to-man here by
Montgomery. Triple team down inside. It's knocked loose. Narmi comes away with it. Pushes it to the other end. Shots up. No good. Rebound, Montgomery.
And we saw right away in that first possession now double team on Montgomery down the low post.
Montgomery takes it to the blocks off the glass. It's no good. Rebound is picked up this time by Marshall. Outlet pass quickly to the other end to Narmi. Shots up. It's no
kind
good.
of a wild shot there by Narmi.
These first few minutes of these boys' games, sometimes the track meet and a little bit wild.
Yeah, they just
got to settle into a game, settle into a routine,
I think
rhythm.
Both teams are hyped at the beginning of the game, and then they get tired, and it slows down a little bit.
Erickson with the ball for the Tigers, comes to now Sifford with the ball. Montgomery out on the left wing, top the key. It's Gigstad for three. It's no good. Fisher snags it out of play and keeps it in play. It's it to Sifford, into the lane he goes, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Sifford.
So that's one thing Tigers cannot afford. Sifford, Braden gets in early foul trouble. He's an aggressive player, and Tigers just cannot go long stretches game with Sifford off the court if they're going to have a chance to win tonight. He's going to have to stay out of foul trouble.
Marshall brings it across the timeline. Top of the key, then around to the left side. Marshall still with the ball all the way to the baseline. Passes it back, top of the key to Narmi. Around to the right side, it's Hughes into the lane. Hughes picks up his dribble.
Good motion here by St. Albert's.
Colt Spencer with the ball into the lane.
Good defense.
Steps through, puts it up. Gets his own board back up. This time, into the lane is Marshall to Spencer. And
boy, St. Albert's can't buy a bucket.
No, opportunities just couldn't convert it. And the Tigers just lose the handle on it. And coming away with it, Marshall. Owen Marshall with the ball. He'll set the play.
I think Red Oak really needs to value the basketball tonight. Just need to make every opportunity they get the chance to go.
Reverse let by Marshall's no good. Both teams just stone cold here as we get started. It's stripped and goes out of play. Tigers keep it.
Yeah, this MO we've seen every game. It's like no one can catch their breath out there the first 3 or 4 minutes. It takes almost like the first time out for everyone to settle in.
And Sifford will put it in play at the baseline. There's Montgomery, that little jump hook, not there. Rebound pulled down by Ballinger.
First one to score wins tonight, Aaron.
Marshall takes it to the hoop, blocked by Gigstad. That's his first two-shot opportunity, though. He was shooting, Matt. And it's going to send Owen Marshall to the line. He's a senior.
I say this is a team that has had some big wins on the year.
Shots good for Marshall.
Points in the game, Owen Marshall with that. Now Roeder comes back in the game for Fisher here. I should say enters the game for the first time.
5.5 minutes to play in the first. St. Albert leads 1-0. Now 2-0 off the foul free throws from
press
Owen
coming
Marshall.
here as I thought, kind of a press by St. Albert's here.
Montgomery with the ball, hits Roeder on the move. Roeder quickly
Good
the other
pass.
pass to Gigstad. Nice job by the Tigers.
Tigers broke that press real well. Now Tigers kind of coming back a little bit of picking up half court here, man-to-man.
Ballinger with the ball. Takes it into the high post, kicks it over to Narmi on the left side, then into the lane he goes. A little shot goes up.
Narmi's obviously a driver. He's not a shooter, so you need to make him go left hand. Everything's been right hand with him, so you've got to know that defensively and make him reverse back on his dribble. It's very apparent first 2 minutes of the game.
Second foul on Gigstad here early in the first quarter, Matt.
Yeah, Tigers with 3 fouls, and Tigers with, just need to play a game where
Narmi shot's good.
They can keep their main players on the court for as much as they can. It just compromises you if you can't have your best players on the court for the majority of the game.
3-2 is the score. St. Albert leads here with 5:14 to play in the first. Narmi gets the second one, too.
But driving to the basket creates those fouls, too, so credit to St. Albert's for that.
Inbound pass to Roeder. Full court press, Matt. Sifford with the ball. Back to Erickson across the timeline. Roeder down the left side, baseline left to Gigstad. Back top key to Erickson.
Good Roeder there.
Roeder takes the three off the left wing. It's not there. Rebound Marshall. He pushes it back across the center stripe and lets the traffic clear. Spencer Works his way into the lane. Kicks it to the corner to Hughes, who drives to the bucket. Off the glass, it's no good. It's batted out of play. Tigers will keep it.
So we've seen kind of the same thing we saw from the St. Albert's girls, just crashing the offensive glass. Tigers are going to have to do better on that defensive glass, giving up. They have been fortunate so far. St. Albert's hasn't converted a lot of those, but they continue at it. The more and often not, they're going to get some points here.
Sifford to Roeder, who takes a three from the corner. Carson Roeder for three.
Good to see Carson see the ball go through the net for his first shot of the night.
5-4. Red Oak leads now with 4:20 to play in the first. Ballinger with the ball at the center circle. Sets the play. Gets the players where he wants them, then goes left to the left elbow. Dumps it off to Hughes under the bucket. There's Marshall with the easy layup. It's no good. Gets his own board. No good. This time Roeder's going to come away with it. Matt, plenty of opportunities, though.
Red Oak's going to have to box out because they're not boxing out.
Roeder with the ball left side. Baseline left. Gigstad for three. Nope. Rebound.
That's over the back.
Yeah. Montgomery grabbed it. Foul's going to be on Narmi, I think.
Narmi's appears to me to be a player that gives you 110% effort, but he's kind of like a bull in a china shop. He is.
He's coming out of the game.
He's going to go direct line the bucket, and he's going to be aggressive on the floor.
There's some substitutions taking place here. We're going to have a timeout, actually, on the court. That's what we're going to do. 5-4. Red Oak with the lead. 3:49 to play in the first. We'll be back after this.
I'll continue that conversation.
5-4 is our score with 3:49.
Got another thought on that.
To play here in the first. Matt thought says we're early here in the first quarter. What are your
we should see us settling in here now. We got through the first time out here. See if
everybody's settled in, ready to play basketball. Sifford puts it in play to Roeder. Now to Fouts.
I like to see Ethan be a little bit more threat with the basketball. He's got enough athletic ability. He needs to show a drive to the bucket or a shot once in a while, make himself an offensive authority. I know he can get some confidence from that.
Erickson for three. It's no good. Rebound. Spencer keeps it in play. Picked up by Marshall, then to Ballinger. Nick Ballinger with the ball. Takes it left to right across center circle. Over to the right side, he goes to Crone. A couple of new players, and Hamilton. Spencer for three off the left side, no good.
Good box out there by Carson Roeder.
Yeah, Roeder box out, and then foul. Number 5, Ben Crone, gets whistled for the foul.
And that's what happens when you box out. You're going to draw a foul or get the rebound. And so Carson did a good job there.
Inbound pass to Erickson, out of Roeder.
Just
going to be tapped. Roeder chases it down.
There's a good bounce pass.
Sifford to Erickson in the corner, inside quickly to Montgomery. There's a little.
That's such a beautiful shot, but a tough shot. A little right hand hook over your left shoulder from about 4 feet. You got to have really good touch to be able to do that.
It's hard to defend, Matt.
Yeah.
Out on the left side, it goes to Cooper Hamilton. Drives into the lane.
If that's on Sifford, that's 2. That's 2. And we've talked about Braden's got to stay on the floor for Red Oak to have a chance tonight. He's too valuable for the team to be sitting on the bench. He's trying to wave it off here, but he's going to come out. You just got to know you can't foul. You pick up an early foul within the first minute of the game, it really should change your demeanor the entire game. It's kind of like, you got a credit card. You don't want to rack up those credit card things right away.
Ballinger with shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Roeder. Roeder takes it across center stripe. Still working with the ball. Out to Montgomery, top of the key. Montgomery with the ball. Right side, Erickson, top of the key, Roeder. 2.5 minutes to play in the first. Bounce by, send to Montgomery. And it's stripped and stolen. Crone comes away with it. Crone to Ballinger for 2. Nick Ballinger.
So St. Albert's wants to play at a high tempo here.
7-6, Red Oak with the lead.
Red Oak's going to need to get someone to the middle of the court here. There's a good look by Roeder.
Erickson quickly to Fouts.
That's where Ethan's got to look to the bucket. Ethan is just trying to get rid of the pass. He's got to look for the bucket.
Hamilton down to the other end to Ballinger. Ballinger, a little jump shot off the glass, draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Is that on Roeder? It is. That's Roeder's first personal.
You know, and I say that because Ethan's got tremendous athletic ability. And this is a young man that can shoot the ball and score the ball. But I know he sees his role as a rebounder and defender, but
if it's there in front of you, Matt,
you got to take it.
Here's a shot from Ballinger. It's good.
So Sifford's going to come back in for Fouts here. So Sifford's going to come back in with 1:57 to go in the first quarter. He's already got 2 fouls. So
We're
keep an eye on that.
Tied up at 7 apiece. Here's the second one from Ballinger. Gets them both. Inbound pass to Roeder. So St. Albert regains the lead 8-7. Roeder with the ball. He's just going to bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, Roeder. Bounce pass underneath to Montgomery. Kind of a little fadeaway, off-balance shot. No good. Quickly, outlet pass goes the other end. It's Hamilton. Shots no good. Rebound Montgomery. Here comes Erickson now across the center stripe.
Coach DeRees pushing the tempo.
Over the left side, it goes to Sifford. Double team. Sifford to Erickson right at the center stripe.
St. Albert's trying to trap wherever they can on the sides.
Sifford with the ball into the lane. Nice move to the bucket. He draws the foul.
Nice move by Braden there. Again, we say it time and time again that there's very few people who can keep him from getting out of the paint with his quickness and speed.
Sifford at the line now. He'll have a 2-shot opportunity. Shots number 1's up and no good. St. Albert leads by 1, 8-7 here in Red Oak. Sifford at the line, second of 2. Shots up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Kane Hughes. Hughes to Marshall. Across the timeline, Marshall with the ball goes left to Hamilton.
Hamilton, just a freshman.
Driving to the bucket is Crone. Kicks it out to Hamilton for 3. It's no good. Rebound Erickson. Erickson, Sifford. Sifford quickly up the court. Pressure, loses the handle, regains it at the top of the key. Down to Erickson, now back to Sifford.
A foul on Marshall there.
Yeah, Owen Marshall.
4th team foul in St. Albert's, so no shots yet. They have 5 to get 2 shots in the quarter.
48 seconds to play in the first. Sifford at the line. Sifford inbounding the ball. Braden Sifford out top to Erickson. Now to Sifford, 42 seconds. In the corner to Erickson.
I think Red Oak needs to bring someone on this weak side.
Nice move to the bucket, blocked by Hughes. Outlet pass to Hamilton. He pulls up for 3 off the right wing. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery. There's 25 seconds remaining in the first. Tigers with the ball. Pass just almost stolen. But the Tigers maintain possession. 15 seconds.
Tigers going to try to go for 1 here, I think. 1 shot in the quarter here.
Yeah, Sifford takes it to the hoop. Little fingertip roll at the bucket. It's good for 2. Now the other end, Crone gets a shot off, hits the rim, but it is no good. That's going to do it for the first. Red Oak with the lead, 9-8 at the end of the first, and we'll be back after this. To Red Oak's second quarter, and Red Oak leads 9-8.
Yeah, I think from Red Oak, the foul situation is the thing in the second quarter and really need to keep an eye on here. Gigston, I think, has 2. Sifford has 2. That's something to really watch here. And then I think from Red Oak's perspective here, a little bit better value of the ball and work on that defensive glass.
The inbound pass will come from Crone into the backcourt to Marshall. Now to Crone, and Crone's going to bring it across the timeline. Ben Crone, a sophomore, Matt. Over left side, Marshall, behind the arc, down to the baseline. Marshall with the ball, spins. Out to Narmi now. He drives the baseline on the right side.
There's it.
Hamilton.
Good cross-court pass.
Hughes off the glass for 3. Kane
wow,
Hughes.
I don't know if he thought that was going to go in, but he'll take it, man.
Bank shot. Good for 3. It's 11-9. St. Albert with the lead. Sifford.
Yeah, they're bringing a double team on Sifford on the side here when Montgomery comes out. Montgomery's bringing his man out, and they double right away.
Inbound pass comes to Sifford.
Tigers need to come set a high pick and roll up here. They need a high pick and roll here.
Erickson with the ball, now to Sifford.
A little pick and roll here would be nice. There it is. No, couldn't get it to him.
Erickson, 3. It's good. Brett Erickson.
We've seen Brett, he has an unorthodox shot, but we have seen him at times just get
hot,
incredibly hot.
12-11, Red Oak with the lead now with 6:56 to play in the half. Ballinger with the ball out on the right side, takes the 3. It's good. Nick Ballinger for 3.
Ballinger with 7 points on the night.
Sifford with the ball, spins, tries to dump it off to Montgomery, and the Tigers maintain possession.
Get in there.
And nope, waving it off. Waving it off, Matt. Gigstead took it to the bucket.
It's hard to get continuation in anything. It's the NBA, it's easy. High school, it's like you've got to be like.
Fouls on Narmi. I think he'll probably come out of the game here. That's his second foul.
Yeah, Narmi is.
He's out of the game. Here we go. Inbound pass will come from Sifford to Erickson, out to Roeder now on the right wing. Roeder with the ball. Pressure from Ballinger. Sifford into the lane. Fakes it, kicks it back to Gigstad. Over to the right side to Roeder, behind the arc. Roeder with the ball. Drives down to the baseline. Bounce pass. Montgomery.
Triple team now, Montgomery.
Team. And then Gigstad puts it up. It's no good. Rebound by Hughes.
Landon, good effort there by Landon. Landon's got to know when to give up on that play. That's going to be, what, 3 on Landon now?
That's his 3rd.
I mean, just you got to know when the effort's got to end.
Coming into the game now is Ryberg. 6:14 to play in the half. 14-12 is the score. St. Albert with the lead. Nick Ballinger with the ball across the center stripe. To the left elbow, goes the corner to Marshall. Marshall into the lane, in front, jump stop, nothing there. It's Hughes on the move off the glass, no good. Rebound Montgomery to Ryberg, now to Sifford. Sifford has it knocked loose, but will be a foul on the play.
Going to get Marshall on that?
Yep. Oh, and Marshall, that's 2 on Marshall.
Well, I know at St. Albert's, they play this deep with their roster through the season, but they're playing 9-10 kids here deep tonight.
They have a lot of kids on the bench, I know that. Here's Spencer coming into the game, Colt Spencer, and Marshall takes the seat. Out top it goes to Erickson. Left side Montgomery. Montgomery in the lane now. Roeder back top of the key. Erickson.
I think they need to bring Reese out, set a high pick and roll out here. Keep saying that.
You keep saying it. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Erickson with the ball. Now to Sifford out on the right side. He loses his foot. Slips, actually. And
Braden's speed and quickness is causing a foul problem, so that's the 3rd team foul in St. Albert's here. 5:31 to go. That could be a factor here.
Crone gets a
Red Oak can draw a couple more fouls on St. Albert's. That's a huge advantage to get to a 5-shot, 2-shot automatic situation early in the quarter.
Timeout on the court. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. 14-12. St. Albert with the lead. We'll be back after this. to Red Oak. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. 14-12. Number of lead changes up tempo. Both teams getting after it here, Matt.
Yeah, not a lot of shots falling inside for either team right now, and I'd say there's not the foul situation is hitting the teams here a little bit with some players off the court here.
And Sifford puts the ball into play out to Erickson near the center circle. Montgomery has the ball, foul line, comes through, gets it to Erickson, left side.
Now they need to clear out that side for him.
Rydberg out on the left wing. That's a Sifford now. Sifford into the lane, high post, then down to the blocks, kicks it to Erickson for three. Not there. Rebound pulled down. Nice job by Hamilton to now Ballinger. Hamilton out on the right side.
Too much wide open space here.
Long, wide open, 2-point shot.
Cooper
it's
Hamilton,
good.
the freshman. Tigers not recognizing defensively there. Red Oak really have to work for buckets there, and St. Albert's gets an easy one.
16-12 is the score. Here's Erickson for three. No good. Rebound tapped and picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton to Ballinger, and Ballinger bring it across the timeline.
Dillon needs to literally seal off. There's a pull-up jumper right there.
Nice jumper there by Ballinger from the foul line.
Yeah. These mid-range shots are a lost art there, and I love to see them. Those little wing shots are high percentage shots.
It's going to be knocked out of play. Tigers will keep it.
Tigers just seem disjointed offensively, Aaron.
They can't get a rhythm going here, man.
They're trying to get dribble drives. They need to bring, I like to see Reese come up into a high post position and set some picks, and they're still trying to focus on get him on the ball in a low post.
Roeder with the ball, goes baseline left to Sifford. He drives the baseline underneath. Reverse layup, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Spencer. 18-12.
Or even get Reese on the wing and clear out the side and give him, if they're going to guard him one-on-one.
Kane Hughes, Ballinger's with the ball now on the right side. Works it into the lane, jump stop, dumps it off to Hughes.
And a foul before the shot, and a pass.
Hughes put the bucket in, but it was well. Ballinger with the ball at the center circle. Going to just work this down here. 14 seconds. Ballinger into the lane, takes it to the hoop, off the glass, no good. Rebound Spencer, bounces wild. There's Fisher, 4 seconds. Fisher with the ball, hands it off the Roeder. Montgomery puts it up, no good. Right at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. St. Albert with the lead, 25-16, and we will be right back after this. back to Red Oak. Halftime.
Are you
St.
getting
Albert
testy?
Varsity.
He's getting
Me?
testy, Matt.
Not
Well,
at
he
all.
hasn't drinking the water that I bought
Y'all are
him
like,
at half that he's refusing to drink.
Having a plate of chicken with that water.
I'm getting ready to get into it. We need to talk about some stats here, though.
Oh, okay.
Let's do some stats.
Stat me up.
Halftime, varsity boys play, starting first with the visiting St. Albert Falcons. Joe Hughes has 2 points here in the first half. Nick Ballinger, 11 and 2 of 2 from the foul line for Nick. Cooper Hamilton has 4. Owen Marshall with 5 points. I'm sorry, Owen Marshall with 3 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line. Noah Narmi has 2 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line, and Kane Hughes with 3 points. That's 1 3-pointer from Hughes in the second quarter. For the Red Oak Tigers, Carson Roeder has 3 points. Braden Sifford has 4 points, 0 of 2 from the foul line for Braden. Brett Erickson with 3. Landon Gigstad with 2. Reese Montgomery has 4 points and is 2 of 2 from the foul line. St. Albert leads 25-16 at half.
Yeah, I think first half, just a quick observation. I think I like the St. Albert offense. They're getting those mid-range pull-up shots and knocking them down. Red Oak, the effort is there. There's no question. Red Oak is playing hard. They are playing hard and battling hard, but they're not able to get. I don't know so much if it's St. Albert's defense or Red Oak just not running their offense more efficient. They've got to find a way, I think, to get Reese the ball more the second half. Aaron, he's just not getting enough shot attempts right now, and
yeah,
I don't know if you bring Reese out more in a high post position, so you either get the pass with the dump down, or if he comes out in a pick and roll situation. But it's, and I think Red Oak has missed Reese several times in the low post when he's available there. So, Red Oak needs to play through Montgomery to get some offense going in.
Montgomery needs to be involved in an offense and get some points for the Tigers to have a chance. I mean, that's just the way that the offense works. And like you say, it's just not happening right now.
Yeah, they ran a good set there. I thought Coach Freeze had a really good set there at the 1 minute mark where they ran a low post weave and brought Reese around off top to get a shot opportunity. But they're going to have to do something differently there. Mostly St. Albert is playing man, but they box, double down, and Reese is going to see that. That's nothing new. Reese is going to get double teamed, sometimes triple teamed, and either you got to pass it out of that quickly and be ready for the 3-point shot, or you're going to need to move and get a shot up quickly. But anyway, so Red Oak will see. I know anything about it, trying to get offensively, but I've always said from a team to come back, you've got to figure it out defensively as well. Red Oak can't just get in a situation where they're going to try to outscore St. Albert's. I think they're going to have to take better control of the glass and limit second chance opportunities for St. Albert's, and then take care of the ball and get good shots offensively. So we'll see what happens here. And like we said, almost every Red Oak game, it's that first 3 or 4 minutes coming out of halftime. You see if it's going to be a ball game or not.
And here's the other thing too, Matt. Coming out of the halftime is important for the Tigers because traditionally, Red Oak is not good in his third quarter. Is a killer.
Talked about, he said, how we just, and I think that's probably they've not come back out of the locker room here. There's probably a long discussion going on, but Red Oak has to be ready to go right at the buzzer here, or the tip here, or the inbound to start the second half, because this is a game of, what is it, 9-point spread here. So,
it's
6-7-0 run by St. Albert's, and that separates. So, but conversely, if you get that 6, 7, 8-point run, then you're right back in it. So we'll see where we go here.
All right, yeah. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the second half right after this. Back to let me tell you what has happened here tonight in junior varsity boys play. It was St. Albert over Red Oak 53-24. In varsity girls play, it was St. Albert over Red Oak 73-29. In varsity boys play, St. Albert leads Here we're at halftime, 25-16. So it's important that when the Tigers come back, like you say, they're ready to play ball from the buzzer.
Yeah, Red Oak is. I mean, we always talk about the start of the game how both teams are just fully energized, and Red Oak needs to bring that energy here to start this second half, and that has been a challenge for this team coming out of halftime, picking up that energy and effort. So here we go, start this second half here, and Friday night in the middle of January, in the heart of the Midwest of United States of America.
Wow. Were you going somewhere with that?
We're in the middle of it.
We are.
We're in the very middle of things.
We're in the middle.
Aaron. Red Oak, the middle
It's
of the
the
Hawkeye 10
grind.
Conference. Red Oak's the middle of the Hawkeye 10 Conference geographically. I mean,
Yeah.
isn't our city logo the heart of it all now, or something like that? Or
The heart of South.
I like the shade better. Actually, I thought that was
Oh gosh, here we go.
Red
Time
Oak
to
ball.
go.
Start the second half.
Sifford with the ball for the Tigers, goes left to Roeder. Roeder on the left wing. Erickson for three at the top.
There's
It's
a good
good.
start. There's a good start for Red Oak.
That's
Nice.
exactly what Red Oak needed to start. Let's see how St. Albert answers. Marshall with the ball for St. Albert. Works his way right, picks up the dribble, finds it Joe Hughes. Now to Narmi. There's Ballinger. Ballinger pulls up. Nice looking three. It's not there. Rebounds chased down.
Narmi got sandwiched there. Let's see who they're going to call this on. Either one is going to be a third foul. It's going to be a third foul on Sifford.
Yeah. So it will be St. Albert's ball. 7:27 to play in the half. And the third, I should say. Inbound pass from Marshall to Joe Hughes. That's to Ballinger. 25-19. Ballinger comes around the left side. Finds Hughes. Back to Ballinger. Looks at the three. Into the lane. Dumps
Nice
it right
dump.
underneath the Marshall. Shot's not there. Marshall grabs the board. He comes out of the
Second
lane.
chance opportunities. Tigers. Brett Erickson now turned his ankle. He's out there hobbling right now.
You hope it's that because Brett has had some.
Yeah,
I hope it's not something else for that.
Pretty sure he turned it there. The way he's holding it. Yeah. I think he turned it. Beeson's going to come in here for him. Sifford's going to go out three. So right now the Tigers going to be without Sifford and Erickson. So that'll shift Carson to the rotor to the point position here for Tigers.
Marshall puts it in play to Spencer right underneath, and there's a foul and a bucket. The bucket counts. Fouls on Beeson. A.J. Beeson. The bucket counts from Colt Spencer. And he'll go to the foul line for the and one. 27-19 is our score. Here's the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Montgomery. To Roeder. Roeder's going to bring it left to right across the center stripe. Left down to the blocks. Finds Beeson. Roeder to Montgomery. He takes
a good cut by Reese.
Off the glass. No good. Rebound, Spencer. Ballinger with the ball out on the right side, then dumps it to Spencer. Spins his way in the lane, kicks it out to Marshall in the corner. Short shot's not there. And the Tigers chase it down. Roeder pushes it quickly back up to the other end of the court. Fisher to Roeder, top of the key, Gigstad. Left side Montgomery, he drives the baseline, then the blocks, picks up his dribble, back to Roeder for three off the left wing, and Roeder snaps the net.
Tigers with another three-pointer here out of the second half, so 2 3-pointers for the Tigers.
27-22. Timeout on the court.
Timeout, Falcons.
6 minutes to play in the third. Timeout on the court. 27-22. St. Albert leads. We'll be back. Back to Red Oak. Matt, you know what the temperature is going to be this weekend?
it's not going to be as warm as Cabo.
Cabo San Lucas will be way, 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 way warmer.
We should give an award for the most beautiful place that someone's watching from.
Well, we just got a information from Nick Fisher, the grandpa of Mason Fisher. He's on his deck in Cabo overlooking the ocean watching us.
That's
live
miserable.
streams.
That's just miserable.
Yeah. It's going to be 0 here this weekend. The wind chill's 15 below. You can't beat that.
Cabo Wabo. Is that where Sammy Hagar's got
Cabo Wabo is there.
his establishment? Cabo Wabo.
Yep. You got it. Here we go.
Van Halen. Now there is a real rock band. Back to our discussion on music.
Inbound pass comes to Joe Hughes. Now to Marshall. 6 minutes to play in the third. Marshall with the ball, around to the right side. Spencer. Ballinger, right wing. Pressure from Roeder into the high post. Nice little jump shot. Nope, not there. Rebound. Marshall puts it back. No good. Spencer grabs the board. Back up. This time Hughes. Goodness gracious.
Tigers have got to find bodies on the offensive glass.
And then the pass is tipped, and Marshall comes away with it. Over to the right side he goes. Here's Hughes for 3. Short. Follows it, gets his own board, takes it
right
in.
over here.
Dumps it to Spencer.
I think, you get caught up in trying to challenge the shot. Don't worry about challenging the shot.
Get the board.
Get the board. Box out.
27-22. Here comes Marshall. Inbound pass to Hughes. Back to Marshall on the blocks left side. Steps around, puts it off the glass. It's no good, and Montgomery grabs the board. Who was that foul on?
I don't know,
Marshall?
But Tigers are fortunate St. Albert's has missed so many chippies here tonight.
That was the third on Marshall.
They're hanging around here. If they don't get a bucket here, be down, 3 or 4 points here if they get a bucket.
Over the right side, it goes to Erickson.
There's a good look. Spin. There you go.
Montgomery takes it in, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound. Actually, Marshall just grabs it out of the air. Ballinger to Kane Hughes.
Box out right here.
Spencer puts it off the glass for 2. Colt Spencer. Roeder into the lane. Montgomery out to Erickson in the corner. Roeder for 3. Nope. Rebound. Controlled by Hughes. Joe Hughes. He takes it to the quarter. To Ballinger. Over the right side now to Narmi. Actually, Narmi top of the key. Into the lane he goes. Not there. Joe Hughes wide open for the 3, and he makes it count.
So there's that little run. Red Oak was called that timeout down 5. Now they're down 10. Really looks like that.
Erickson takes it to the hoop and I think draws the foul. And the foul will be on Colt Spencer. Erickson's going to the lane. Going to the line. 32-22 is our score. 4:13 to play in the third. Here's the shot from Erickson, in and out. No good.
Good to see Brett back in there. Doesn't seem to be having any issues with that ankle.
Erickson at the line.
Brett's just a
shot short off the rim.
Great kid, and just you just got there's a young man that's overcome so many injuries in his career, and he seems to be a little bit of a hobbling on it a little bit.
Kane Hughes with the ball to Joe Hughes, who's open for the 3. It's good. That's the second from that exact spot for Joe Hughes.
St. Albert's has really come on fire here after that timeout. They have hit 3 shots in a row.
Mason Fisher goes left to Erickson, top key to Montgomery.
Red Oak needs a bucket here to stay in this game.
Montgomery for
He's
3.
Get 3 there.
Fouled. Yeah, he'll go to the line for 3.
Kind of a silly foul there by St. Albert's, a deep corner shot. Brett is really, I don't know if that's he's not walking quite fine.
That's the third on Narmi. He's in the game. Maybe a little discomfort there, Matt. Here's the shot from Erickson. It's good.
The other thing, too, in a game like tonight where it's obviously very difficult for Reese to get shots and Sifford's off floor, these other guys have to step up looking to be offensively. Ethan Fouts, Mason Fisher. These guys have to be hunting their shots. If they're there, they got to be hunting them.
Second shot from Erickson is good. He's 2.
Because they're going to be there.
Yeah.
When you double on Montgomery, someone's going to be open.
And 3:39 to play in the third. Erickson line. This is the third of 3 for Erickson. No good. He gets 2 of the 3. He rebound Fouts quickly around to Erickson. Into the lane he goes. Dumps it to Fouts on the baseline. Now to Erickson. Erickson out on the right side. Picks up the dribble to Roeder at the top of the key. Back to Erickson. Montgomery for 3. It's good.
Nice shot there by Reese. He's not known for his three-point shots, but he gets out one to go.
35-27, St. Albert with the lead, 3:10 to play in the third. Ballinger takes it to the hoop, off the glass. What a slick shot that
Tigers just
was.
have no answer for that young man.
And that was a nice-looking shot.
He's just smooth and playing under control and knocking down shots.
Roeder, Erickson swinging around to Fisher on the left side. There's Montgomery
They
in the
bring
lane.
double, bring triple team.
Yeah, I
They're gonna get a
mean,
foul.
when Montgomery gets in the lane, it's at least 2 and sometimes 3.
Yeah. It'll be a fourth team foul on St. Albert's. So not yet 2 shots.
Fouls on Kane Hughes. Tigers ball at the baseline. Inbound pass will come from Roeder to Erickson. Roeder in the corner for 3. Nope. Rebound to Fisher. Nice job. Mason Fisher gets it to Erickson. He's double teamed. And then